But
Wow, hello everybody. Welcome back to the last game of today's event. Welcome to Games for Raices, an MTG Commander and TTRPG event raising funds for the Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services. Our goal is $1,000, and you can type in chat exclamation mark donate to get a link that will send you to our Tiltify campaign where you can donate. You can also go to bit.ly/games4, the number 4 Raices, and donate there. Every dollar counts, and we appreciate your support. And now let's start with this commander deck. Commander match. It's been a long day, right?
So valid.
Hi, my name is Jorge. I use NEL pronouns. And I'll be using the Wise Mothman precon. And if we're using brackets, it would be in level bracket 2 or bracket 3. One of those brackets.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'll pass it back to Lonzo.
how we doing, folks? I am Lonzo Gonzo. Use pronouns he, him. I am playing the Valgavoth Harrower Souls. I believe it's the Endless Punishment precon deck, and it's a bracket 2. I'll pass it on to Dusty.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm going to be playing Teval, the balance scale, who is part of the Sultai Arisen precon from Tarkir Dragonstorm, the set that just came out. They're just a fun little guy. They're just a little guy. It's their birthday, and I'll pass it to Jem.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jem. I'm your student pronouns, and today I'm not playing a precon. I am playing my Dee Kay Finder of the Lost deck. This is an attractions deck. Um, it's just fun. I enjoy playing it.
Oh, it's an attractions
Nice.
deck. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's start with the game. Did everybody shuffle?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And then mine is shuffle 2. Let's find out who's gonna be first. Everybody roll their d20s. I got a 6.
Natural one.
Whoa.
We got a 19.
Okay.
Show off.
Yeah, let.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's
I'm knocking
Dusty.
everything over here.
Dusty, then Lonzo, then.
Well, I think we just goes clockwise.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
Dusty, me, and then. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
last.
All right. Let's see. 1.
I'm revealing my sticker sheets too. Before I look at my hand.
Stickers. Let's go.
Oh, cute.
Be getting sticky.
What'd I get? Anything good?
Nope. I am gonna mulligan
It's not a bad one. Sticker sheets probably will not be too relevant this game. I'm gonna mulligan that.
I'm good for now.
I think I'm gonna mulligan this.
I should mulligan, but
Yeah,
I
I will.
have. I will too.
No, that's ridiculous. Not even with the free mulligan. I guess no.
I did not get my second land color.
I only had 2 out of 3 for me.
Yeah, and I had something that's like you could reduce color, mana color of any of your opponents. I'm looking, I'm like, wow, everyone hates red, huh?
Okay, much better.
And show me something good. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I can work with this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I work with this?
Is it worth it? Can you work it?
Down, Lucy, and reverse.
I'm gonna untap, draw.
No, I'm gonna go to 6.
No, not the 6.
It was a risky one. I contemplated it for a second. I'm like, no, I just can't.
It's so fair.
Ooh, don't drop cards.
It's the first time I'm playing this pre-con deck with these sleeves, and it's just not very shuffle friendly.
No?
Oh,
No, it is just very rigid.
Mm.
It catches.
Kind of that?
They're dragon shields. They're the matte ones, but it's
Mm.
just. I think it's because it's the one of the anniversary edition ones, and they seem
Yeah.
to use a little bit better, a little different texture.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
This is something.
All right.
Yeah.
This is something. Let's put you on the bottom. Cool.
Okay. Let's do that. Let me cut my deck.
I have the very
Have
pretty Bob Ross sleeves that just came out. They're also the Apex Ultra Pro sleeves, so they shuffle very well.
I'm sure these will get better with time, but first time playing it. All right, let's see how we do. We did even
Gaming?
worse.
Let's go.
No, we are not gaming.
Gaming.
I
Gaming
should have cut that
hours.
first hand.
It's always the
Not one,
worst.
not one land.
Woof. Well, what if we gave you wild +4?
Can I use a hero point?
Who's the GM here? Is Jorge the GM?
Jorge the GM.
Unfortunately, not, Lonzo. I apologize.
No one else is playing red mana. I can't use a hero point. It's table of haters.
says the Rakdos deck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I should not be talking. I'm playing Sultan Mill. To be fair, so is Jorge.
I am, yes.
I mean, I am Rakdos Sack, so I just don't have my Witch's Oven or my cat.
I love cats.
All right. So who's going first up? Oh, it's us, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I will pitch. Pitch that to the bottom. Hey, I'm good.
Alrighty.
My
You all good?
6.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start off then. Going to go ahead and draw. Going to start with Land of War Wastes and pass.
Okay. My turn. Draw. Ew. Oh. I am going to put. What? Yeah, okay. I'm going to put my island down, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Alonso, you're up.
Oh, it's me. I thought it was
No,
I thought it
it's
was
you.
last. Oh, hold on. My fault. I apologize. I draw, play, and Ash Barons, and I pass.
Drop. Play an Exotic Orchard and pass.
Ooh. All right. Go ahead and draw for turn. Gonna play an island and then take one to tap that for a green and also tap this blue. Doing first blood to play grapple with the past. I'm gonna mill 3 cards and I may return a creature or land from my graveyard to my hand. That's Obnixilus, okay. Darkwater Catacombs and Junji the Midnight Sky. I'm gonna get this Darkwater Catacombs to my hand, and I'm not gonna worry about the other cards that are just pitched. Don't worry about them; it's fine.
I've already forgotten them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, your go, Jorge.
Okay, I draw, and then I put down my overflowing basin, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Untap. I'll draw. I'm gonna play a mountain. I'm gonna tap 2 and cast a Felwar Stone. If I tap it, it adds 1 mana, any color of a land an opponent controls, and I can produce that. And I pass.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm gonna play a Morphic Pool and just untap. And then I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet,
Ooh,
and I will tap the Arcane Signet for a Wafer's Bubble.
nice,
Ooh,
nice, nice.
I'll pass.
Oh, those are so pretty cards.
I was just gonna say that those look very pretty.
All but 2 of cards in this deck are foil.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Oop. I will draw for turn. I am going to play a. Let's do a Darkwater Catacombs, and I will tap the blue to tap this for Demir, and take another one and tap this for green. And I am going to play Floral Evoker as landfall. Whenever land controls it, put a 1/1. I can pay a green, discard a creature, and return target land from my graveyard to the battlefield. It's fine. It's fine. I'll pass.
Okay, my turn. I draw, and then I'll put down this fucking bug that just. I don't know where it came from. And then I'll put
Oh,
down a drowned catacomb. Enters tapped. And then I'm gonna tap Overflowing Basin and Island so I can activate Farseek. And then to search my library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain. And I'm gonna look for a mountain. And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. I untap, draw. I'm going to play another mountain. I'm going to tap 2 colorless, my Felwar Stone for a swamp. And I'm going to play Falcon Wrath Noble. It is flying. Whenever it or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. It's 2/2.
Oh shit.
And I pass.
I will play a Inventor's Fair. So being my upkeep, if I control 3 or more artifacts, I gain a life. I can tap it for colorless, and I can pay 4, tap it, and sack it to search my library for an artifact and put it in my hand. And shuffle and activate only if I control 3 or more artifacts. I tap 4 for a Panharmonicon.
oh.
If another
Yeah.
backdoor creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability, if a permanent I control a trigger, it triggers an additional time.
Hell
And
yeah.
then I'll pass.
Alrighty, gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Who are you? Okay. I am gonna play a command beacon. And let's see. Oh yeah, this has landfall, so it gets a 1/1. And I am gonna tap out, taking another ping from my own land. To tap for green, to then use this one tap for Demir, and an additional one to bring up my commander. Teval the Balanced Scale. It is a 4/4 flying. Whenever it attacks, I mill 3 cards and return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, I create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Black zombie druid creature token. And then I'm just gonna pass. It's fine.
Okay. Oh. I untap everything. I said mountain, and I don't know why I said mountain because this deck doesn't have mountain. So I just put a
Judge.
swamp. A swamp.
Judge.
Yeah, I don't know what came over me. Probably because of my dog knee. But I am going to start this off by putting a Dark Water Catacombs land, and I'm gonna tap it and put down my Soul Ring,
Oh.
and so it starts. And then I can do that. Can I do that? Okay, I'm gonna tap these two and put down my infesting roach, rat roach,
Oh.
and then I can't do that. Oh yeah, actually, no, I can't. Never mind. That's the end of my turn.
Wow, that's a surprisingly nasty little roach.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a little guy.
Untap. I withdraw. I'm going to play Bloodfell Caves. When it comes in, I gain a life. Pardon my mouse. And it comes in tapped. I think what I'm going to do too is I'm going to tap for colorless, tap for 2 red, and I'll tap for a green. And I'm going to play one of my rooms. I'm going to be choosing to unlock Spike Corridor, locking up Torture Pit. Spike Corridor is whenever you unlock this door, create 3 1/1 devil creature tokens with whenever this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. So let me go ahead and find. And I pass my turn.
That
Actually, what I'll do, I will swing out for 2, and I'm going to I'll hit Jorge for 2.
Wow,
'Cause I
during
have
the eve of my birthday. Okay. Yeah,
happy
I'll protect it
orbit.
with my infesting red roach.
I can't block. Roach can't
It's
block.
this is flying.
Oh yeah, and you can't block. Never mind. Yeah. So I'll take 2.
So blockless roach.
And then there I pass.
Okay.
Sorry, Jim.
Good. Untap, upkeep, inventor's fair triggers. I gain a life because I have 3 life. So, wrong way. And then I draw. I will play a hmm, play Archway of Innovation, enters tap because I don't have an island. I'm gonna pay 3 to play my commander, Dee Kay, Finder of the Lost. When she enters, she opens an attraction. Oh, my camera's gone out of focus.
No.
Please fix yourself, sir. Always does this.
Being so finicky.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, nope. It didn't like that at all.
There it.
Because of Panharmonicon open to attractions. They're gonna be Spinny Ride and Trash Bin.
I don't know what
Spinny
Spinning
Ride.
Ride does, but I like the name of it.
When I visit it, so at the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I roll a die, and if I hit one of the numbers that are lit up, the effect happens. This one says target or tap target creature and opponent controls. And this one says mill 2, then return a creature card or return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand.
That's fun.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna play a Myriad Landscape, comes in tapped. Plural Evoker gets a 1/1. Let's see. Before I do anything else, I'm actually gonna go straight to combat. Lonzo, you're the one with the most creatures out. I'm gonna swing at you with Teval, with a 4/4 flying. And when I attack, I mill 3, and I return land.
Ouchies.
Oh, such good choices.
Actually,
I'm gonna get a command tower.
commander damage, so it
Yeah.
is.
It is flying.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 damage, right?
4 damage.
Okay.
Great. So second main, I brought in the command tower because as well as in my discard. And then I am going to what do I want to play? What do I want to play? I am going to tap 3 by tapping this for the Dark Water Catacombs and Command Beacon, and I'm going to play Essence Anchor. It's an artifact. At the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1. And then I could tap this, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token, only during turn if a card left the graveyard. And you know what? I forgot. A card left my graveyard, so Teval also activates. I get a zombie druid creature token from that. So there's a cool guy, zombie with a job. And then I'm going to tap this because the card left. I'm going to make another one. So I got 2. And then I will just pass my turn after that.
Okay. Draw. Oh, untap. Untap. And then I draw. Ew. Oh. Fascinating. Okay. I am going to tap these. Oh my god, I don't have a. No, I do. Never mind. Okay, I'll tap 4 of these and I put down my commander, the Wise Mothman. So whenever the Wise Mothman enters the battlefield or attacks, each player gets a rat counter. Whenever one or more non-land cards are milled, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. And is that all? Is that all? Yes, that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to untap. Upkeep. I have no effects. I will draw.
At the
You,
beginning,
you do
yeah.
you do get pinged by a rad counter
Oh, okay.
because that happens
Uh,
after your draw. So
It's pre-combat main phase.
yeah,
Yeah. This will be my red counter. Boom.
yeah.
One there.
And so you mill the top card of your deck. If it's a land, nothing happens. If it's a non-land, you remove a rad counter and you also remove 1 life.
Okay. So mill, it is an arcane signet. Remove a red counter and lose a life.
Yeah.
It begins.
It begins, and I get a +1/+1 on my Mothman.
Now I draw,
I think you already drew.
but I had to mill the top one, right?
But you drew before that, right?
No.
I thought you already did.
No, I drew, but then I had to mill. I had to mill the top one.
No, you draw and then you mill.
Oh, draw. All right, then sorry. So I drew my a different card. I milled a land.
Okay.
Okay. So then you don't lose a rad counter or a life.
Hey, even better.
Wow, I wonder if you could like get some extra mana sources or something.
Okay. Let's just do this. So 1, 2. Play an arcane signet. And I think what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to unlock the other room. So now both rooms are unlocked. Torture Pit. If a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage +2 instead.
Oh.
You have 1 flyer out. Mothman flies, correct?
Yep.
And Dusty, you only have 1 flyer that's currently tapped.
I have a flyer that's currently tapped, and yeah.
And Gem, your commanders is not
Doesn't fly
fly.
now. Nope.
Gem, I will swing out to you for 2.
Okay.
So you could
Thank you.
be in the 30s,
I'll take it.
along with all of us. And that
Not for
is-
long.
Oh no. That is all I have. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Adventure Spare triggers, I gain a life. Then I drop. Then
You got the
active
rat
player
counter.
not so my trigger goes on the stack first to roll my for my instructions, and then the red counter.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
So I will roll. I get a 2, which triggers neither of these. Nothing happens anyways, and then the red counter will happen. I will mill a Sakashima of 1,000 faces.
Oh my god, that is
Oh.
so cute.
So we'll lose a life and my red counter. Cool. I will play a Fomori Vault. So I can tap for colorless. I can pay 3 and tap it to discard a card, like the top card of my library, X number of artifacts I control, and put one of them in my hand and the rest on the bottom. And I'm going to tap 5 for Quantum Misalignment. I'm going to
Oh,
create a token that's a copy of target creature I control, except it isn't legendary. So I'm going to choose Dee Kay.
nice.
And it has rebound, so I'm going to cast this again during my next upkeep.
That's cool.
3 of them.
I will have 3 of them, yes.
So many
Assuming these 2 live.
attractions.
I'm going to open 2 more attractions. Tunnel of Love and Storybook Ride. These are the wordy ones. I'll say what they do if they're relevant. Then I will tap 1 for a lifetime pass holder. He enters tapped. When he dies, I open attraction. Whenever I roll to visit my attractions, if I roll a 6, he comes back from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Whoa.
And then I will pass.
Holy crap.
Alrighty. We're starting off. We're popping off. All right. Without untap. Upkeep. I get to surveil 1 on my upkeep because of my cool artifact. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep that there. Then I'm gonna draw for turn. And I'm gonna do my rad counter, which is a creature. A really cool guy going down, but I do lose a life. And lose the counter. Alrighty. Gonna start off by playing a Dreamroot Cascade. Comes in untapped because I have 2 or more other lands. Floral Evoker goes up by 1. I'm just gonna go straight into combat once more.
Afraid.
Gem, you do currently have the most lives. So I'm gonna swing Teval at you. 4/4.
That's fair.
I'm gonna mill 3. 1, 2, 3.
That is commander damage in case it's irrelevant.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring a Woodland Cemetery out. Comes in tapped. I create 1 more zombie guy. And then gonna enter my second main. Gonna tap this cool artifact to make another zombie guy. Cool druid, cool guy. Then I'm gonna tap 3. Let's see. Tap the land on 1 for colors, sharp Dreamroot in this command beacon to play Teval's Judgment. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, choose 1 that hasn't been done this turn. Chosen this turn. I get to draw a card, create a treasure token, and create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Let's see. I'm gonna pay a green to activate Floral Evoker. I'm going to discard a creature card, which in this case is going to be a Wonder, which has an effect once it hits the graveyard, to get a land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
To bring a Temple of Malady. So it's another landfall. It's another one of these. And now that Wonder is in my graveyard, all my creatures have flying. So
That's
no
awesome.
biggie. A card left in my graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And then I am going to tap 2 to tap and sack this Myriad Landscape. And search my library to 2 basics and draw 2 basics and put them on the battlefield tapped. So, just soul tie things. Let's get another forest. Let's get if I could find the basic swamp. There we go.
They have to be the same type for
Oh,
your
do they?
landscape.
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon me. As soon as I find another forest, I'll take that swamp back. Come on. Which gives me 2 more landfall triggers for this Floral Evoker, which is now a 10/10? No, a 10/11. With flying. 10.
Whoa.
Yeah, no biggie. I'm going to end my turn. And Jorge, I'm just going to let you know, if you want to hit me with that roach and give me some rad counters, I won't stop you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'll pass.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Okay. Draw. Everything gets back. Huh? Oh, nah. nasty. Okay. Um. Okay, since. Alright. I am going to tap Island and Overflowing Basin. No, actually, just gonna tap Soul Ring
There you go.
and put down a Contagion Clasp. When Contagion Clasp enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on the target creature, and then I'll proliferate. Oh no, that's another thing. But I'll put plus -1/-1 on yeah on your Teval, Dusty,
Oh, okay.
and then
Here
I
it'll be red.
uh, okay, yes, I am going to tap 4, 5, no, yeah, 4 and this one, and Contagion Clasp, so I can put proliferate, and I'll uh, make my Wise Mothman a little bit more stronger. Now it's a 4/4, so 7/7. And then, since you offer so kindly, I'll attack you with the Infesting Rat Roach.
Rad. I will not block it.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'll
And
take 2 damage and 2 rad counters. Is that correct?
yes. Wait. This combat damage. They get that many rat counters. Okay. Yes, 2.
All right. So that's 2 more rads.
Mm-hmm. And I'll. Uh, Lonzo, do you have any flyers?
Yes, but it's currently tapped.
Okay, I'll attack you with the Wise Mothman.
Holy ho.
And everybody gets a rat counter.
Yippee.
Actually, that means
How much is
me
your
too.
Mothman? 7?
Yes, right now it's 7/7. Each player gets a rat counter. That means me too, right?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it would specify each opponent.
Okay, so we go to 2 rads. I'm at 30 life.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I untap. Draw for turn, and then I do my red counter stuff. So I mill 2, correct? Because 2 red counters.
Yes.
Yep.
Decree of Pain. It is 8 mana sorcery, and Stormfist Crusader for 2 mana. So I remove both my rad counters.
Yep, and you lose 2 life.
Got to love it. Okay. Let's see what I'm going to do. I am going to play a mountain for turn. Your Mothman has that. All right, I'm going to move the combat, swing 2 out at you, Jorge.
Okay. 2/2.
That's 2 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Second main, I'm going to tap a single red, and I'm going to cast Blasphemous Act, dealing 13 damage to each creature.
Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Any responses?
Nope.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, because Dusty's zombies are pretty large and very much in charge. So there's an effect when Falconrath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses a life and gains 1 life. I'm going to target Dusty, so I gain 1 life from that. But
It's gonna trigger for
Be-
every creature. Yeah.
yeah, but because of Torture Pit, it deals 2 additional damage to you, Dusty, because it's non-combat damage.
Oh, that's going to trigger for every creature. No,
Um,
Falconroth Noble is going to trigger for every creature that dies.
Yep.
Uh,
Falconrath Noble doesn't deal damage; it loses life.
It's life loss.
There's a difference
Oh, so
between
yeah.
dealing
So
damage
okay.
and losing life.
okay, so no, so it's only going to be 1 for each because yeah, lose damage and life is different.
So how many creatures did we have on board total?
I had 5, 6, 7 for me.
I had 3.
I had 2.
Okay. So 3, 2, so that's 12 total.
Well, it's also hitting your guys.
Yeah. 13, 14, 15, 16. So I guess Dusty, you will lose 16 and I gain 16.
Sure. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
12, 13, 14, 15.
And when my
Okay.
lifetime pass holder dies, I will open attraction.
And then for the second part, because of the devils died and they deal non-combat damage, it is 3, 6, 9. I'm gonna and it's to any target. So I'm gonna go 3 to Jorge's life, 3 to Jem's life, and then another 3 to Jorge's life because of Torture Pit.
Okay, Lonzo, I see you.
Jeez Wheeze. It's an early blasphemous act.
Dusty, you made it happen with like those.
Don't worry, they'll just
Love
come back
those.
stronger.
After that, I'm going to tap for a black, tap for colorless, tap that for red, tap that for red, and I'm going to bring out my commander. Valgavoth, Harrower Souls, it's flying. Ward, pay 2 life. Whenever opponent loses life for the first time during each of their turns, put a +1/+1 counter on Valgavoth, Harrower Souls, and draw a card. Does it see that effect after it comes into effect, or it has to be in play?
Nope. It has to be in play.
Has to be
That's
in
what I
play for
figured.
sure.
Good.
Yeah.
I played that right. And pass the turn.
Untap.
I thought I was the villain.
Upkeep, gain life. Then the quantum misalignment comes off rebound. I have no creatures, which is nothing. Draw. Gonna go pre-combat main phase, roll for attractions. 1 gives me nothing. Radiation. Mill, Displacer Kitten.
Okay.
Oh,
Aw, when
Who's it like?
you mill that, my infesting rat roach comes back to the grave. Oh, it returns to my head.
I'm gonna play a island. I'm going to tap a blue and a colorless. I'm going to cast Command Performance. Choose 2, open attraction, roll to visit attractions, get 2 ticket counters, or put sticker count or put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. I'm going to choose the last 2. I'm going to get 2 tickets. I'm going to put a sticker on a permanent I own. I'm going to choose the 2 ticket of Squid Fire Knight, which gives this Book Ride, the tap ability. Next time target player would roll one or more dice, they roll two, and I choose one to ignore.
Oh, nice.
Then I will pass.
Alrighty, and untap. Upkeep, draw for turn, and then I have 3 red counters. So island, land. So that's 3 lands, no damage lost, and no red counters lost. Very good.
Uh-huh.
I am going to.
Alonso, you should have triggered your Valgavoth when I lost a life to radiation.
So I draw a card and I get a +1/+1 counter on Valky Boy.
Nice. I am going to sack Command Beacon to put Teval from my command zone into my hand. And let's see, I'm going to play a Swamp. And then I am going to pay. There is Llanowar Wastes. Oh, it's right in front of me. For 1, for 2, 3, 4 to play Teval once more without the commander tax. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 using 2 green. And I'm going to play Conduit of Worlds. Artifact. I may play lands from my graveyard. I can tap this to choose target non-land permanent if card in my graveyard. If I haven't cast spells this turn, I may cast a spell this turn. If I do, I can't cast any more spells this turn. And with 2 land remaining, I'm just going to pass.
All right. Untap. Untap to everything. And then I draw. And I got a rat counter. So goodbye to my Necropolis. Uh, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna tap 4. Where's the 3? Yeah, I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and Earthbound Basin and an island to put down Guardian Project. So whenever non-token creatures enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. And then I am going to can I do that? No, I can't. All right, that's gonna be the end from my turn.
Okay. I untap. I draw. I have no red counters on. I'm going to play Tainted Peak for land for turn. I'm going to tap for an island. I will tap for red, tap for colorless. That's 3. Tap for another colorless. Tap for black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play Kyravik the Merciless. Whenever opponent casts a spell, Kyravik Merciless deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target.
Wow.
I am going to move to combat. And I will swing 5 commander damage to Gem.
All right. I will take it.
And with that, I pass my turn.
Oh. Untap. Upkeep, trigger Inventor's Fair. And like, draw. Pre-comp main phase, in response to trigger, I'm going to tap Storybook Ride to roll 2 dice and choose one to ignore. Got a 4 and a 3. I'm gonna keep the 4. No, I'm gonna keep the 3. That's going to trigger Storybook Ride, Tunnel of Love, Trash Bin, and Spinny Ride.
Nice.
Let's go down the line. Spinny Ride says tap target creature an opponent controls. I will tap your Karavek, Alonso.
Okay.
Trash Bin, mill 2, then return a card at random from my graveyard to my hand. Milling Reflecting Pool and Spark Double.
Ooh.
I'll choose a random card on my graveyard. Shuffle it and reveal the top. It's gonna be Spark Double.
Let's
Nice.
go.
I had a feeling. I was like, ooh, Spark Double, Spark Double, Spark Double.
Let's go gambling.
Tunnel of Love, choose an opponent, they choose a creature they control, then you choose a creature you control. You can either exile chosen creatures. If you do, return to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Otherwise, the chosen creatures fight each other.
Oh.
Oh, my camera went out of focus again. Oh, I'm gonna choose you, Lonzo. Choose a creature you control.
I will choose Valgavoth.
Okay. I will choose a creature I control. I don't have any. I'm gonna choose to exile them until end of turn.
Sounds good. Because it hits the exile, I'm going to move it to the command zone.
It'll come back at the end of turn.
Oh. Mhm.
It just the counter falls off.
I'll put this here for my rad step.
And then Storybook Ride, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn, including this one. Or you can play those cards this turn at the beginning of the next end step. If any of those cards are still exiled, put them on the bottom of your library. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So the top 4. We got a Drowned Catacomb, Dead Navigator, Kappa Cannoneer, and their hybridization. So I can play those this turn.
And Gem, you haven't cast a spell this turn yet. This is all.
I have not.
based-
This is all. Yep. Recall main phase.
This is awesome.
I'm gonna play this Drowned Catacombs.
Oh yeah.
It goes on tap. And Karavek is just first spell cast, right?
Yes.
No,
As to
it's
any
whenever a spell is cast.
Oh, okay.
Whenever a spell is cast. That's correct. Valgavoth is the first damage.
I'm gonna Rapid Hybridization Teval.
What did that do?
Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's control makes it a 3/3 green frog lizard.
Oh man. I'll make a green frog lizard, I guess.
And that gives you 1 Karavek damage to point anywhere. So
I will choose Jorge's life total.
This will be my green frog lizard. It is Bosk from Star Wars.
nice.
Yep, that is definitely a frog and a lizard.
Of course.
So Jorge, you take 1 life damage from my card's ability.
Okay. Wow. Just wow.
3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Kappa Cannoneer with Improvise, so I can tap artifacts as mana.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
So that's 6 mana I'm casting. You can target something with. And so
Every non-effect is within your control with a 1 counter. Oh.
Jorge, I'm choosing you again for 6.
6.
Yeah, it's not fair for me to choose like Gem, play this card, deal damage to yourself. I'm not gonna be
that's gonna double its own ETB trigger with the Panharmonicon. So I'm gonna put 2 counters on it.
actually, Jorge, you take another 4 because it's non-combat damage because of Torture Pit.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play the Spark Double as a copy of Kappa Cannoneer.
So Spark doubles 4 mana.
Yes.
Dusty, you are taking 6.
you could take 6 to yourself, you know. It says any target. You do
It
have the
does.
most life total.
It does. I'll do eeny, meeny, miny, mo the same way my kid does it and just chooses what they want.
Okay. Yeah, I was 18. All right.
Alright. So when Spark Double enters, Kappa Cannoneer is gonna see that as an artifact, so it's gonna put 2 more counters on itself. Spark Double will enter with 1 counter, then get 2 counters from the Kappa Cannoneer ETB trigger.
Wow. That is fascinating. That's the most fascinating deck I've ever seen.
And then we'll go to
Most-
my end step, and this will be put on the bottom of my library because I didn't cast it.
And most of
That's
that was
nice.
just pre-combat.
I know. That is why it's so fascinating.
I'll pass.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep. I'm going to forget to disaster and surveil 1. Yeah, I'll ditch this land. I will draw for turn. Oh, and then I have 3 rad counters. So 1, 2, 3. That's 2 lands, and the River Kelpie. So those all get ditched. I lose 1 red counter and 1 life.
My Valgavoth comes back to you, correct?
Okay. So I am going to play from my graveyard because of Conduit of Worlds. I'm going to go ahead and bring back Command Beacon from my graveyard.
And Dusty, because you lost life, I'm drawing a card and putting a counter on Valgavoth.
Sick. A card left my graveyard, so I'm going to go ahead and draw because of Teval's Judgment. I think it's an appropriate time. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I think it's an appropriate time to play this. So I'm going to tap 5, making sure there's a Demir in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I'm going to play Consuming Aberration. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyards. When I cast a spell, an opponent reveals the cards from top of the library until they reveal a land card, and they put all of those cards into their graveyard.
How much was it? It was 5 mana.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
So it's going to be 7 to you, Gem, to your life total. Valgavoth is going to go up to 2, and I'm going to draw a card.
No.
Whenever an
Valgavoth will
opponent
trigger
loses life.
on each of their turns.
First time
It only
each of
triggers
their-
for the
yes,
opponent on.
that's
Yep,
correct.
So it's not my turn.
Yep. Thank you.
Just a reminder, this is flying because of wonders in my discard. Can I get a count of graveyard for everyone?
2.
I have
Okay.
5.
Sorry, 2, 5, and what?
7.
7. Okay, so it's 12. It's a flying 12, 12.
I don't like that.
It's
Mm-mm.
fine. It's fine. At least it doesn't count my graveyard. Let's see. And then I am going to tap this to go ahead and make a zombie druid creature token because the card left my graveyard this turn. Then I am going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This makes sense in a moment. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to play a card with Delve, exiling 7 cards from my discard, and tapping a green and a black to play a Necropolis Fiend. So this is a 9 cost, Lonzo, letting you know. Flying card. It's a 4/5. And I could tap X and tap this, exile X cards from my graveyard. Target creature gets minus XX until end of turn. It's kind of like a little toxic deluge, but on the guy.
All right, I will deal 9 to the spark double.
It's called Ward 4.
Oh, because the both of them. Okay.
This is a copy of the Kappa Cannoneer.
Yeah, and that has ward 4.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could just steal it back to the card I just played.
How much did you say it was, Dusty?
Like mana value?
Yes.
9.
9. Oh, that would be so mean. I'm not.
Are you gonna take me out? You can take me out.
No, I'm not gonna do that. What I will do is Gem, I'm sorry, I'm gonna deal 11 to you.
Okay.
Maybe we will get a game 2.
Because I see the 2 threats as Teval and
Yeah, that's
your
fair.
attractions.
Yeah, that's fair.
We got to
card
do
that's my
something
grave-
about Valgavoth, yo.
Yeah.
It's
mean,
not
not even on
Valgavoth
the-
that's doing anything, really.
It's
Well,
It's the homie here. This
It's
one's
both-
and then this is
it's
doing
both
stuff
of them.
too.
It's both of them. It's a problem. Cards left my graveyard again, so I'm gonna create a treasure token. And then I can't attack, so I'm just gonna pass.
okay. My turn. Uh-huh. That's not good. Okay. 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Soul Ring to put my Wise Mothman again.
How much mana?
And everybody's gonna 4.
For
Oh
with the
well,
commander attack?
actually 6. No.
I'm gonna have you take 8.
Okay. Okay. Oh wait, 8. And everybody is gonna get a rat counter.
Rad it up. Make some noise.
And unfortunately, that's gonna be the. Oh wait, whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name, I draw a card. Okay. Guardian Project makes me draw a card. Nice. Do I have that? No, I can't. Damn it. Yeah, that's gonna be in my turn.
Okay.
Actually,
Yes.
We are a little bit over the hour, so
Okay.
do we want to take a break right now and come back in 5 minutes and do the rest of the match?
That sounds good.
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome.
good with that.
Hi, Jordan.
Sure.
And then, so let's do that. Thank you so much, everybody. If you want to donate, please just type in !donate, and it will show you a link so you can go to our Titufy campaign and donate there. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, so stick around and we'll see you later. Bye, y'all.
Butts.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back, and let's go jump into the game again. But I do just want to remind you, we're at 500 of 1,000, which is incredible. So if you want to donate, please put in exclamation mark donate in chat, and it will show up a link that will take you to our Tiltify campaign where you can donate. Again, we are raising money for Raices, the refugee and immigration Center for Legal Services. They're doing amazing work right now with everything going on. So please donate if you can. But yeah, let's go back to our match. I just finished my turn, so it's who's next? Lonzo's next.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
I untap all my stuff. I will draw, and then I have a red counter effect. I will mill. It's cyan blood. So I lose a rad and lose a life. I'm down to 43. Okay. I'm going to play. Let's make sure it doesn't do anything. Control swamp. So I don't necessarily control swamp. I'm gonna keep that separate. I am going to play Dragon Skull Summit. And there's an untap because I control a mountain. I am going to tap for a forest and a mountain. I'm going to play Harsh Mentor. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, if it isn't a mana ability, Harsh Mentor deals 2 damage to that player and is a 2/2.
Jesus Crimsus.
So only Jorge and Dusty, you have flyers, correct?
Yep.
Yes, everything I have are flyers.
Jem, your creature isn't a flyer?
They do not fly, no.
They do not fly. Okay. And the power and toughness on those two?
This one's an 8/8, and this one is a 7/7.
Oh, jeez, I'm not getting through that on the ground. Okay, I'm going to move to combat then. I'm going to send 5 commander damage to you, Gem.
Okay.
And then Dusty, what is the 2 enchantments that you have?
The only enchantment I have is this Teval's Judgment whenever I get things from my graveyard. I have Conduit of Worlds, which lets me play things from my graveyard, which is an artifact. And this thing that lets me surveil one.
Okay.
Surveil one and then tap to create a zombie druid creature token.
All right. I think I'm actually going to do this because I'm okay with those. I'm going to tap one, tap a black. I'm going to play Feed the Swarm. I'm going to take out your 12/12, your big creature, and I lose life equal to its mana value. Dusty. Unless you have any responses.
No, that's unfortunate. Because I was going to do something else. But yeah, go ahead and lose 5 life, I guess.
Okay. Take 5 life loss, and then I pass the turn.
Okay. These. Upkeep, trigger, Inventor's Fair, gain a life. Precon main phase, I will not activate this ability because I don't really want to take 4 damage. So just roll 4. That triggers Storybook Ride, Bounce Chamber, and just those 2. Also, Bounce Chamber says return a creature you don't control with the lowest toughness among creatures you don't control to its owner's hand. So what's the toughness of all creatures?
I have a 5, and a 2.
Dusty, what are your creatures' toughnesses?
I have the token, so 2. I think this rabbit frog thing is a 1.
The frog is a 3/3.
Oh, that's even better. So a 2 then, and then a 5 for toughness.
And
Okay,
my
so the lowest is
4/4.
tied for 2, so I'm going to choose the Harsh Mentor to put back in your hand. So,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
and then the Storybook Ride, I will exile the top 2 because I visited 2 attractions, including this one. So it's an Ornithopter Paradise and a Kindred Discovery.
Oh, that is so cool.
Does your you don't have rad counters though, do you?
Oh, I do. Yep, I'm going to do that now. I was just doing that after these triggers.
Yeah.
So I'll mill 1. It's a land. It happens.
Bye.
Cool, cool, cool. I'll play a Vault of Whispers, which will trigger my 2 Kappas. Should get 2 counters. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I play the Kindred Discovery.
All right. So that's 7 damage. We'll do 7 to Dusty to the life.
And with Kindred Discovery, I'm going to name Turtle. So whenever a turtle enters the battlefield or attacks under my control, I draw a card.
Nice.
I'm going to send the 2 Kappa Cannoneers at you, Lonzo.
Okay. How much is that?
This one is 10, and this one is 9. And they're both unblockable.
19.
And those are both turtles attacking, and we draw 2 cards.
Hell yeah.
19.
And then I will. I'm going to activate the ability of Fomori Vault to discard a card, then look at the top X card of my library. X is the number of artifacts I control. Discarding an island. I can choose one to put in my hand. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 artifacts. I'm going to look at the top 11 and put one in my hand.
Oof.
That's cool.
3,
Holy
4.
shit.
This amusement deck is very fun.
Right? It's so cool.
I'll put this in my hand. Yeah. If I survive a turn, that'll be nice.
I got you. I'm gonna take care of the problem on my turn.
Oh.
Unless
Wow.
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 Interesting.
I was talking about the creature, but I could see what I could do.
I'm going to go to my end step, and this Ornithopter Paradise will go on the bottom of my library.
Awesome.
I'll pass.
Sick. All right. Gonna untap. Upkeep. Surveil. I'm just gonna dump that. Draw for turn, and then gonna rad 3 creature. That's unfortunate. Land. Ooh, that's unfortunate as well. But that's really good. Maybe I don't
Right,
need
so
to do what I
goes
need to do.
2, and then they
So-
draw from Valgavoth.
Sure
Very
do.
rad.
I'm down to 2 life. But I'm not out. Not yet.
Not the Sonic Underwater song.
No, it's the
It's
battles from Pokemans.
Oh.
I'm gonna play this Myriad Landscape from my graveyard. Comes
Mhm.
tapped. Card off my graveyard, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card. Okay, first I am going to exile 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards from my graveyard and tap this Necropolis Fiend, and I'm going to make your Karavek -4/4 Alonso, which kills
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to make another treasure token because another card's left my graveyard. I am then going to. I haven't played anything yet, so I'm going to tap this Conduit of Worlds to play something from my graveyard. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Not you. Yeah. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this to play Casualties of War. I could choose one or more. Destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, destroy target enchantment, destroy target land, destroy target planeswalker. I'm going to destroy your torture pits, Lonzo. I am going
Mhm.
to pay 2 more to destroy your commander, getting
Mhm.
rid of that ward.
You're paid 2 life
Is it 2
because it has
life?
ward. Yeah, ward is 2 life.
Oh, it's 2 life, not pay 2.
It's not pay 2. It's 2 life.
Oh, then unfortunately, it's still out.
Damn it!
What? You just have Arcane Signet and a
I have
Felwar Stone.
Arcane and Felwar Stone. Yeah.
I think that's maybe all just what I want to do. To artifact, enchantment, land, planeswalker. I'm at this point where I want Gem to win now because I'm probably gonna die. Lonzo, I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill your Mothman.
That's me, Jorge.
Robo, or you kill Robo's
Oh
boss
yes,
man?
sorry. I was so in the mind of like I'm getting rid of Lonzo's everything. Yes, Jorge.
I thought by the sounds of it, when you saying like, "Oh, I want Jen to win," you were just going to pay the 2 life to destroy Valgavoth.
No, I'm not there yet. Okay, yeah. So that's Mothman. So that's all that. I can't play any more spells on my turn because of Conduit of Worlds. I am going to tap this thingy to create another Zombo. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available mana left still. Sick. Rad. I'm going to enter combat. Alonzo, I'm going to swing at you for 3 in the air.
I take 3.
Hell yeah. And that's my turn.
Excellent turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Draw. Oh. Fascinating. I am going to. Well, it's the rat counter, so. Boop, boop, boop. And. Yeah, okay. I'll lose my rat counter. Damn, that was a good one. And I'll lose 1 life. And oh man, oh that would have been amazing. A couple turns back. Um, okay, I'm just gonna tap my overflowing basin, and I'm gonna put hardened scales out.
Nice.
Um, and oh, can I do anything else? Mm, seis. Es mi favorito. Okay, I'll tap four more. Four. I'll tap four to put down my Mirelurk queen, and when she enters the battlefield, target player gets 2 rat counters. Lonzo,
Ghost Rad.
and yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, and
I
I
will
draw a card because of Guardian Project. Oh, look, sick.
untap.
I'll put down a Temporal Master, and that is
Up.
it.
Eat. Draw. And I will mill 2. It's a basilisk color, so 1 and a creature. I lose both my red counters and I lose 2 life. Okay. Do this again. Play Harsh Mentor. And then I'm going to tap to play Bloodseeker. It's a vampire shaman, so I still get to play a vampire. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you may have that player lose 1 life. I am going to move to combat. I'm going to swing 6 at the air at Gem.
6 in the air. Yep, I die.
Oh,
Gem out.
Damn, you didn't even attack me?
F.
Nope, because you create creatures.
I sure do.
Yep.
Is that
And that is it. Yeah, that's all I have. Pass to you, Dusty.
Bloodseeker's a creature? How curious.
F
A
for Gem.
creature, a creature with toughness. Ha ha ha. I'll draw for turn. I have 1 rad counter. There goes my Hedron crab. No,
I go up
lose 1 life.
and I draw.
I am going to let's see. I'm gonna exile 3 cards from my graveyard. Tap this
Which ability?
Necropolis Fiend. Tapping it, giving your Bloodseeker -3/-3.
Actually, in response,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to
I mean, that would kill him anyways if the Harsh Mentor deals damage to him.
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's true. I didn't realize that was out.
Yeah. So I don't have a response. I don't have the mana for what I was gonna do. So if Bloodseeker dies, you die based off of Harsh Mentor.
Huh. I didn't realize Harsh Mentor was out.
Unless you want to do something else.
Activated ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield. It isn't a mana ability, deals 2 damage to that player. Okay. Let's stop that, flip it, and reverse it.
Okay.
Oh,
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 oh.
I didn't mean like that, guys. Where'd you go?
where am
I don't know. My camera just said nope.
Yeah, mine too.
You're gone. Uh-oh.
I win.
No, we're still here.
Do
In
I?
the, oh wait. Yeah, let's. I am going to.
Let me just turn off my camera and start it up again. See if that works.
It didn't for me, so I'm gonna reload.
Same here.
Oh.
There we go. Join now.
I'm back in the game at least. Yeah. There you are.
All right. That's weird.
Huh.
It's just strange that Jorge's and mine just decided to go at the same exact time.
Coordinated.
Okay, let's stop that and reverse it. Let me get these things back now. I am going to start off playing a land.
That was me. I picked up my mouse and I accidentally hit the back button on it.
Ah.
Also, this is serious. Stop.
I know. Lo siento. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Playing a land from my discard. And then I'm going to use Teval's Judgment to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play artifact, creature, or land. Okay. If it isn't, I am going to tap 2 to play Grizzly Salvage. Reveal top card of cards in my library. May put the creature or land card from among them to your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are that. I'll put a memory to falling into my hand. The rest go into the graveyard. It's not quite helping me yet. No, I guess if you're gonna go out, you should go out strong, right?
Yeah. Oh god.
That's what they say.
Okay.
Robo.
Got too excited, Robo.
I don't know.
But I'm gonna tap 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. None of these are hurts. And I'm gonna play Disciple of Bolus.
Well,
Which
then
is one.
you die.
When
Did you
this
cast a
creature
creature?
enters, sacrifice another creature. I gain X life and draw X cards, where X is no creature's power.
Oh
Yeah. Do it.
I'm going to sack this 3/3 creature token, gaining 3 life.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Then I lose 1, right?
Yep. But
Mhm.
then you lose whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land.
That's a triggered ability, so that doesn't count.
Yes. Okay.
So then I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is. I don't know how much I can do now. I'm stretching. I'm stretching.
This is when the adrenaline kicks in.
I am going to play. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. It's too late for you. You. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna delve 7 and tap blue to play Treasure Cruise. Draw 3 cards.
Oh.
All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It took this long.
With how much mana left?
Enough, I think.
Let's go.
Barely enough? Ooh, I'm going to have this forest and tap these two, making 3 mana technically, but I need 2 black. And I'm going to take 1 life from the Llanowar Wastes, going back down to 2.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to go down to 1 because I'm playing a creature to play Dothil Voidwalker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shadow can't be blocked or blocked by creatures, the only creatures that have Shadow. If a card will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it with a void counter on it.
Okay.
Like tap this, sacrifice the creature, choose the exiled card the opponent owns with a void counter on it, and may play it this turn without paying its mana value. So this isn't doing anything to me yet, because I can't activate that. Because I would die.
Oh, no. Damn it.
But I could swing at you for 4 in the air, Lonzo.
Down to 10.
All right. I am going to pass. Jorge, I believe in you.
I don't think you want to do that.
I have to exile discard down the hand on my end steps. Let me do that.
How are the cards? How are the cards?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn. Okay. Well, I kind of need to. Damn. Okay, I'll tap my Soul Ring, a Swamp, and my Drowned Catacomb. And another 2 to draw 4 cards, to draw 4 cards when I activate. I just had it here. Oh yeah, my Contaminated Drink. Draw X cards, then you get half extra counters rounded up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
Question: that your Soul Ring doesn't count for Mentor, right? Because that's mana ability
Oh, doesn't?
when you tap it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a meta ability, doesn't count.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tap 2 and draw 2.
No, you could still do that, Jorge. It doesn't trigger, so you wouldn't lose life. Because it's a mana ability. So you can still tap the Soul Ring.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to.
That's good. And then I'll drop Island. And damn it. Unfortunately, that's the end of my turn.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wait,
untap.
hang on.
C.
This goes to the graveyard. Do you all still have rat counters?
No.
No.
I have 10 cards in my hand, so I'm just gonna put this 3 in the graveyard. And then I'm just gonna attack you, Lonzo, with the 8/8.
An 8/8.
Yeah.
No trample or anything.
Nope. Just vigilance.
Okay. We'll block it with Harsh Mentor.
Okay.
I gotta tell both of you, any cards that are going into your graveyard right now are being exiled by my card.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
It's a separate exile because I get to play them though, if I want.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's it, Jorge?
Uh, yeah, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Untap. You didn't lose life at all that turn, right? No, you
No.
didn't lose life. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I'm gonna play Geothermal Bog. Comes in
Me too.
tapped.
Me too, Gem. Me too.
uh Dusty, do you have any flyers, right?
I have all flyers.
They're all flyers?
Yes, because Wonder is in my graveyard.
That's
Wonder is like anger, except for flying.
Yeah. And what's the highest and Jorge,
Uh,
you have any flyers?
Nope.
No.
I have a 4/5 as my highest.
You have a 4/5 as your highest. A 4/5. And all right. So what's your creature's powers and toughness?
8/8.
8/8. And what about you, Dusty? All your creatures.
4/5, 2/1.
4/5
I
and 2.
I have a shadow creature, so it doesn't matter to go with that one.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me see. Okay, I can do this. I'm going to gonna tap this for 1 mana, 2 mana, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Brash Taunter. It is indestructible. Whenever it is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent. I could pay 2 colorless and a red, and it fights another target creature.
Okay.
That's so funny.
I have 6, 7 in the air. 7 in the air. You have 3 creatures currently untapped. Flying Jorge only has 1. I'm gonna swing at you, Jorge, for 7 banner damage.
Is it flying?
Flying, yes.
Okay.
And as all I can do, I'm gonna pass my turn.
At your end step, I'm going to go
Yes.
ahead and exile 1 card because Harsh Mentor is gone. Tap this to -1/1 your Bloodseeker. So dead. DED.
This goes in that special exile pile, correct?
Sure does. Anything that goes to the discard right now, special graveyard.
Okay.
All right. No red counters. Gonna surveil 1. Sure, I'll keep this and I'll draw that. I am going to start off by go ahead and let's go get a foreboding landscape. Landscape from my discard. Play it. I'm gonna draw a card off Teval's Judgment. Okay. This is going to be silly. I'm gonna tap Very. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to play Avenger of Zendikar.
What? What?
I thought you said Avengers Assemble.
I thought that too. I was like, Avengers, what?
When this enters, I create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each land I control.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Doesn't have haste though, right?
And 11, 12, 13. Does not. 14.
Is that an instant or is that a creature?
That's a creature. The guy.
Do I want to do this?
Does have a
because-
landfall trigger. But
Because if I
landfall,
get rid of it, all right, go on.
landfall trigger, if I play a land, all those plants get +1/1.
Yeah, but even it creates those tokens on cast, right?
Yes.
Or when it enters in.
I mean, when it enters.
When it enters. So it has to hit it first. It'll create it, and then it'll do. Doesn't matter what happens to the things afterward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a choice but to let that go. They don't have haste, so that's my only upside, unless he has something. But I don't know if you have anything that might give you haste.
No.
Now
sorry,
I'm scared.
I'm going through making sure I tapped correctly.
Sure.
So there's going to be 14 plants. There's 0/1s right now. They're all flying plants. 0/1 flying plants. Um,
0/1 flying plants.
yeah, they're cool guys. They're fun. They're great. I am going to sack Command Beacon, bringing Teval to my hand.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to play these two. Let's say one of them is a green, the
Mhm.
2 treasures, and then tap these two for 4 to bring it back out.
And what ability does that give everything else again?
It's when it attacks, I can play a land from my graveyard.
Okay, when that creature attacks.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, Alonso, you don't have any flying, huh?
I have no flying.
Oh, I could just kill you.
How much do you have on board?
2, 4, 6, 10. 2, sorry, 2, 6, 8, 12. I have 12.
Oh, and what's your highest one?
4.
Highest power? 4? Okay. In response,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Bedouble, targeting your highest power creature.
Okay. So that is my Necropolis Fiend.
Okay, so then how much do I take after that?
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 in the air.
8 in the air.
Yeah.
About to flip and not care. So I go down 2.
Sick. All right, that's my turn. And then Jorge, it's you.
Down 2.
Whew.
You could kill Lonzo or me, but you could kill Lonzo.
I can't kill either of you, so
Why not?
I'll-
You could just swing.
I'll put down a forest and then I'll tap. Oh, I can't. Yeah. I'll tap 6 and put down my screeching scorch beast. Whenever it attacks, each player gets 2 rat counters. Okay. And then Can I do that? I can't do that. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of my turn. And wait, no, I'll attack Mirelurk with Mirelurk Queen I'll attack Lonzo.
All right, I'm going to block it with Brash Taunter that has indestructible, and it deals 1 damage to you. Wait, whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target a opponent. Yeah, so it's only on 1/1, so it takes it down to 1 life.
Okay. Just checking, I guess.
All right. Anything
And
else?
that is all.
All right, untap. Did we get rad counters?
Yes.
Did you say or no?
2
You
red.
got 2
Oh,
red
wait.
counters.
Uh-huh.
Damn, Dusty.
So,
Land.
is that your draw or is that your?
Oh, that's my draw. Yeah. Infernal Grasp. That's
And
1. Second is a land.
Damn it.
oh, wow.
Gosh, dang it. Not the shonen villain laugh.
Oh, wait. This card enters, so I draw cards, which is
Okay, I'm going to play Shivan Gorge as land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Jorge, you have no flyers, right?
Yes, I do.
What? How many flyers you got?
Just one. It's 5/5.
All right, I'm gonna swing Brash Taunter at you.
Which is
1/1.
1/1. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Second main. 1/2. Tap of red. I tap Shivan Gorge, which is ability is Shivan Gorge deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Whoa!
Wait. I don't have anything.
I also don't have anything. Congratulations, Lonzo.
I had to draw that.
It's a sorcery. Nope, I have no instance I can play from my discard. That will help me. All right, we finished the game.
Oh,
We
That
were
is
all at
too
1
funny.
life.
we finished the game.
Unhinged.
That was probably holy shit. You had 1 life point left.
We all, yeah. I was at 40 something at one point.
Fat. Dude, that was amazing.
That was great.
What a way to end the event. So,
Right on time, too.
yeah, and right on time. So, let's go around and do some outros. We're going to start with Jem.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Jem. What should I do? Just like say where people can find me or what?
Yeah, where people can find
Yeah.
you. Yes. If you have anything.
Yep. No, yeah. I'm Jem. You can find me on YouTube at JemTG and on Blue Sky at Germ of the Germ. I am on a bit of a hiatus from YouTube for the month of April because I'm finishing up school and I need to focus on that more than making silly videos. But once May hits, I will be back at it, and I got some fun stuff planned, so you want to be there for that. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Now, Dusty.
Hello, it's me, Dusty. I am chilling just like this plant right here. You could find me mostly online at Dust E Hill. I mostly do TTRPG like APs. So check out Goblins and Gaze, Bring Your Own Mech, and Unwavering Force. Interrogation when that comes back, and I can find time to edit. But mostly, yeah, just follow me at Dusty Hill. Oh, and check out my games. I write silly queer games about fighting fascists with their very genre. You can find like lesbian werewolf crime fighters, Dracula owes you money, trans vampire cowboys, stuff like that. At From Dust to Dice at itch.io. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you so much. And Lotso.
Hey everyone, I'm Lonzo Gonzo, pronouns he, him. You can find me at Blue Skies at Lonzo Gonzo. You can also find me here at Twitch at Lonzo Gonzo _, where I've been streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows as of late. I do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream. Um, I'm a member of the Twitch Latin Guild, team lead over at Cafe Cultivar. Player of Unwavering Force along with Dusty. I've also
Oh
been
yeah.
guesting over at Fate Forge Academy for a bit. And yeah, I think that's about it. Shout outs to Rebo for having us on. Shout outs to Jem and Dusty for your decks. They were amazing and hilarious and scary and yikes. And thanks to everyone who's been donating as well throughout the day. Really appreciate it because this is a very important cause. And Rebo, back to
Yeah,
you.
that's me.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to the amazing mods. Thank you to everybody who watch and all the viewers. To everybody who donated, thank you so much. And that is gonna be it for this event. We'll see you next month, probably. And we're another event. And until next time, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.